Hello, fam. You're welcome to House of Cover. So join me today as I prepare Egusi soup. A small portion of Egusi soup for myself and my family. I wanted to do it without the camera, but I said, wow, let me just do this and take my fans along so that they can see how I make my Egusi soup. I have so many ways that I make Egusi soup, but this is just one of the ways. In subsequent videos, I'll be posting the many different ways that I make my egusi soup. Okay, so now I've washed my meats. I've washed them. They are finely cleaned. Inside the first pot, I have my meat. I have my stockfish and my pomo, and in the other pot, I have my fish, ice fish to be precise, kote fish. That is what I used. So I washed them. I added my onion, my garlic, and ginger pastes, and I'm adding my seasoning to it. And another thing to note here is that I made this soup with 11,100 naira to be precise. Yes, 11,000. I just want to know the quantity of what 11,000 naira, the quantity of soup that 11,000 naira can give me now in this our present economy. So let's do this together, guys. Let's see. I'll be giving you a rundown of how I spent my 11,000 naira. So a quick one. When I went to the market, I bought meat 2,000 naira. I bought fish 4,000 naira. I bought pomo 1,500 naira. I bought egusi 1,800 naira. I bought pepper 500 naira, making 9,300 naira if you are following, guys. Then I bought bitter leaf 200 naira. I bought palm oil 500 naira. I bought stockfish 500 naira, making a total of 11,000 naira. I bought okpeyi 100 naira, so making a total of 11,100 naira. Excuse me, guys, making a total of 11,100 naira. So yes, that's what we are using to prepare this soup. So I've added all my seasoning. I added onion, garlic, ginger paste, seasoning, and salt. Yes, just simple items. And now I'm allowing this to boil. I'll cover my pots and allow it to cook for like 5 minutes. Yes, I'll allow it to cook for like 5 minutes. I don't want to allow it to cook more than that. And in the meanwhile, while the meat is boiling, I'm prepping my egusi. I added water into the egusi, and I cut an onion into the egusi, and I'm trying to mix to my taste. It doesn't have to be too thick. I added a little water. So after doing that, it's already 5 minutes. I'm back to my pot, and my meat is half done. Yeah, that is what I want. Now I'm adding water. I know what I'm allowing it to be. In fact, I want to start cooking the soup, and I want to cook the soup straight up with the meat inside. So I don't want the meat to be too tender or too soft. That is why I'm adding water to start cooking the soup, if you understand what I mean. So yes, I added water that I think will be enough for me to start the soup with. I've added water into the pot. And now the next thing I'm doing is adding my crayfish powder into the pot, and I'm giving it a good stir. Turn it very well. Whenever you add any ingredients, guys, always turn very well so that everything will infuse into each other. Don't just add one ingredient and cover the pot and say it will enter inside like that. No, don't do that. When you put any ingredient, you turn. You put any ingredient you add, you always turn so that everything will boil together and infuse together properly. Yes, so I'm allowing it to just cook for some time. After that, I'm adding my oil. There's a pattern of egusi I will cook. I will not add my oil at this point, but for this particular method, I'm adding my oil into the water. I'm adding, and now, like I said, always stir. So I'm giving it a good stir. I'm turning it. After turning it, I'm about to put my egusi into it. So now I'm taking my egusi like that in small sizes, and I'm putting it into the pot. So do that. Put your egusi into the pot just like that, and take small sizes and put into the pot just like that. If you want your egusi to be a bit running than this, you can, but this is the way I like it. For me, excuse me, this is the way I like my egusi to be. So after adding all the egusi, you allow it to cook very well for like 7 minutes. When you come back, your egusi should be looking something like this. Sometimes you might feel the egusi wants to burn, but don't panic. It won't burn. It won't, I'm assuring you. Just do what I'm doing. Don't use wooden spoon. No, guys, use your iron spoon. Why am I saying this? Your iron spoon will get to the bottom of the pot, and if anything wants to burn, it will. I don't know if you're understanding me. It will get to the root of the bottom of the pot rather, and clear up the egusi that seems like it wants to burn, and make way for the egusi to cook properly. But if you use wooden spoon or a spatula, I don't know if it works for you, but I'm telling you from experience, it allows you to cook. Then when you start seeing the oil come out, you know that your egusi has cooked very well. At this point, I'm adding my peppers. I bought a mixture of pepper. I bought Cameroon pepper, and I bought normal cayenne pepper. I used the two of them because, of course, I'll be adding ice fish, and I hate the smell of ice fish when I'm eating in my soup. So I have to add enough pepper that will balance up the ice fish, if you guys get what I mean. So like I said, always give it a good stir. Whenever you add any ingredient, always turn. Allow it to cook again for like 3 minutes or more. Allow it to cook, because the secret of a good egusi soup is when you allow it to cook properly. If you don't allow it to cook properly, that's when people will say, it's purging me, I don't like egusi. No, allow it to cook. Then I went in again with a generous amount of crayfish. Guys, don't be stingy with your crayfish. Add it. That's what will bring out the taste of the soup. Then after adding, like I always say, always give it a good stir. After adding any ingredients, turn them well. So give it a good stir. Turn it very well. Allow it to cook again. Allow it to cook. When the oil starts floating, when your egusi starts doing just like it's doing, just like you can see in the pot, then you know that you are doing it well. You are doing it well, guys. So yes, this is the egusi is boiling, and now I'm just adding the final seasoning to it, and I'm giving it another stir. I'm turning it very well. You can see that the egusi is not burning again. At first it seems like it wants to burn, but it's not burning, because when you turn it with the iron spoon to get to the bottom of the pot, and it won't allow it to burn. This one is not jollof rice, so you'll be scared of turning. No, turn it very well. Turn it very well. So at this point I'm testing. Oh god, you need to be in this kitchen. The whole room, everywhere was the soup was nose blinding, guys. It was nose blinding. It was nose mesmerizing. I added little salt, and I'm turning, I'm stirring and turning my soup very well so that everything can really enter into each other. At this point, it's time for the fish. I want to add my fish, and I said, no. I remember this is not the time to add the fish, because if I add my fish, it will just be scattered. You will not enjoy it. So I quickly had to get my vegetable, and here I used bitter leaf. So I added the bitter leaf, and I'll give it a good stir. Turn the bitter leaf very well. Turn your bitter leaf into the pot very well. So yes, the fish is going to be, especially when you are using ice fish. If you are using ice fish, or even fat fish generally, they are not that strong. So that's why some people will say, I know they see the fish inside the pot, because you don't turn them. You don't add them too early. No, you don't add your fish too early. Just add it, let it be the last thing you're going to add inside your pot. So after turning the vegetable very well inside the pot of soup, I'm now adding my fish. Just watch what I'm doing. See the way I'm putting the fish, I'm being gentle about it, because I don't want the fish to be scattered. I want to really, when I'm dishing my pot and I want to eat fish, I really want to eat fish, guys. So I don't want to be looking for my fish inside the pot. That thing annoys me. After cooking, you're looking for your fish. No, you don't do that. Always, if you follow this pattern, you will see your fish at the end of the day when you are eating. And I'm adding little water so that can allow the fish cook into the soup, or the soup can cook into the fish, or whatever. They will cook into each other, they will infuse into each other. And see the way I'm turning it. I'm not, at this point, I'm not turning film. Some people will be turning soup. No, you just be careful with the way you are turning your soup. So all the fish now, everything is inside. You guys can see nothing. Why you go take scatter now? You can't scatter. Everything is inside, and my pot of soup is ready. Allow it to boil for like 3 minutes more, and it is ready. It is ready. At this point, the whole place, the whole compound, let me not say the whole compound was scenting. I'm not even capping, guys. I'm not capping. You guys need to taste this egusi soup. If you know that you want to taste my egusi soup, let me know in the comment section, guys. And whenever I make egusi soup, I will package for you, and I will send to my topmost fans. Those fans have stuck with me over the years. I really believe in Kova. I will send some of my meals to them. So yes, just cover it and allow to boil. So if you have watched up to this point, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Those of you that have been following, that have been recommending our page, we thank you. Please, if you have not followed us, what are you waiting for? Follow our page to see lifestyle, to see cooking, to see things, events. You know, we show you the life of a proper Naija woman, the life of a proper Naija family. That is what we do. We do everything to make your life simple. That is what we do here at House of Kova. We do everything to make your life simple. We have lots and lots of interesting content to be bringing to you on this page. So please kindly share our videos and tell others to follow us on our page. Thank you.